Hey guys, today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys some more fall Dollar Tree DIYs that I created for my home. And these DIYs are so easy and simple to make that even if you're not a crafter or DIYer, you can definitely make these for your home to make your house a little bit more beautiful for the fall holidays. So for the first DIY, I'm going to take this A Spoiled Dog Lives Here shadow box that you can get at Dollar Tree, and I'm basically going to make it over to have a little bit more fall theme to it. Now the first thing that I want to do is I kind of want to cover all those dog bones. So I'm going to take this Apple Barrel matte white paint that I use in a lot of my DIYs, and I'm going to paint the background completely white. After I do that, I'm going to take these little color your own ornaments that I have shared with you guys in a past video. They have them in a bunch of different shapes, but I'm going to take the one that's in the pumpkin shape. It comes 5 to a pack and they're wooden pumpkins. And I'm going to take one of them and paint them that harvest orange that you guys have seen me use before from Apple Barrel, and then the stem brown. And then I'm going to take these Crafter Square rub-on transfers that you guys see me use in other DIYs, and this one comes with so many different sayings that you can use for everyday decor and also for the holidays. So there's so many things that you can choose from on how you want to make your DIY. So I'm picking for this one, I'm picking the one that says thankful and putting it right in the middle. And as you can see, it looks perfect like if you just bought it. Like if you bought it like that, the rub-on transfers come on so well. I just love using them. And so to attach the pumpkin, all I'm going to do is use my hot glue gun, and I'm basically going to put glue where that little piece is at, you know, that little popped out piece, and then I'm just going to attach my pumpkin to it. I'm not going to remove that piece because the pumpkin completely covers it, so there was no need to remove it, and it was a base for me to put my glue at, so it was perfect. And it just glues on the pumpkin perfectly. And this is how it looks once everything's done, and you can leave it like this if you want to. But I felt like I need to add a little bit more something to the stem because it had that hole from it being an ornament, so I kind of wanted to cover it up. So what I did was I took some ribbon, some green ribbon that I had, because I figured the green ribbon could be kind of like, you know, the vines that you would see on a pumpkin. So I was like, okay, I'll go with the green vines. And all I'm going to do is, instead of making vines, I'm just going to, you know, tie a bow to it to make it a little bit more pretty, kind of like I did with the gold fall decor DIYs that I shared with you guys in my last video. If you haven't seen that video, I will put the link down below so you guys can check that out. I really love how those came out. But I'm just gonna make a bow, but you can also take some green twisty vines and make like those little vines if you want to. You can also take some twine and kind of wrap it around the stem and kind of make it more farmhouse. You could do so many things with this stem, however you want, you know, depending on how you want to decorate it. But I just wanted the look of the little bow to make it cute, and so that's what I did for this one. And this is how this first one turned out, and it's so cute, and I just paired it up with another one of those pumpkins from the Target dollar spot. So for the next DIY, this is a super simple DIY. All you're gonna do is, Dollar Tree has these salt and pepper shakers out at Dollar Tree every year, and they have like the pepper one is a little bit bigger than the salt one. So what you're gonna do for this DIY is you're gonna buy a pack of 2 so that you can have a set of 4 pumpkins for this DIY. So it's only like $2. And all I'm gonna do to decorate this is I'm gonna add some black stickers that I have on hand. You can use any stickers from the Dollar Tree, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, anywhere, just some black stickers that you like. And all I did was I spelled out fall onto the pumpkins, and just put each individual letter on each pumpkin. And I thought this was so cute, and it could be decorated on its own just like this. But I wanted to add a little bit more something to it. I wanted to add like a base to it. So what I did was I took this harvest blessing sign that they have right now at Dollar Tree. And I love it because it has like this wood grain look on the side. And so I wanted to make the pumpkins look like they're sitting on a block of wood. So for the top part, to kind of cover up the harvest blessing sign part, all I did was I took 2 color browns that I have on hand in my house. You can use any color brown that you like. And what I'm going to do is a combination of the 2 colors to kind of make it look like wood on top of on top of the sign to cover up the harvest blessing. So this is how it looks when I was done, and as you can see, I didn't completely cover it because I kind of like the look of the white peeking through because it makes it look like wood. I know you can see the words, but once you put the pumpkins on top of them, you do not see the words anymore, so it just basically looks like a piece of wood, and it matches with the side of it as well. So I just arranged my pumpkins on them. You don't have to glue these down. You can actually just keep them as is. So in case you want to change this up and add something else to the blocks and change it out for the seasons. But if you do want to do it, just use some hot glue, because hot glue, you can remove it and just touch up the paint. But this is how it turned out, and I love the way that it looks on this, and you can add a little bit of greenery to it to even make it a little bit more decorative for your fall decor. But I think this is cute with the block and without. The next DIY I want to share with you guys is how you can make a simple art decor with this farmer's market calendar that I picked up at Dollar Tree a while back. Now, to get the pictures out of this calendar, perfectly straight without any like rough edges, I like to open it up and remove the staples from the back, and that way it makes it easy to cut once I need to cut the pictures out. Now this calendar is not only great for the holidays because it has like this beautiful pumpkin patch one that I'm going to be using, but it's also, if you like the farmers, like if you're into that farmhouse style, they have beautiful pictures for all year round. Like that lemonade one, I can't wait to use it for springtime. They also have the rooster one, a creamer one that you can use all year round. The apple one definitely goes with that apple theme Dollar Tree DIYs that I shared with you guys a while back. And then of course everybody likes the red truck theme when it comes to the pumpkins and also Christmas time. So like I said, I take them apart, I remove the staples so that it's easy to take these apart, and as you can see, I just cut down the middle, and so I'll have a straight picture for my wall art. So the first way that you can decorate this is that you could take some of these square like wooden decor pieces that they have at Dollar Tree for every season, and they come with like this little string on it. So all you have to do is cut off the string, and you're going to work with the back side of this wood piece, because I suggest to work with the back side because it's smooth, it doesn't have the glitter on it or the words on it from the front. So you're going to have to remove the sticker, the price sticker from it, so that you're able to lay your piece on it, perfectly straight with like no bumps or anything. So this actual square piece fits these calendar pieces perfectly. That's why I love using it, because it's the exact same size. And to attach this, I didn't use any special glue. All I did was use a glue stick, because the glue stick is easy to use for this because it makes the paper lay flat on it, as opposed to if you use a glue gun or other glue, you would see bumps in the picture from the glue. So I suggest to use a glue stick for this because it does hold well, and it's the best for it because it'll give it a smooth surface. And this is how it turned out, and I love how this picture looks like it's palette boards like on it, like it's a palette board art, because the picture that came out of the calendar kind of has that palette board feel, so putting it on a piece of wood just gives it more of that effect. Another way that you can take these pictures from this calendar and decorate with it is just by putting it in a Dollar Tree picture frame. They have these large square picture frames in the picture frame section, but when you see this one, it will show that multiple pictures can fit in it. So when you see that one, definitely grab it because they fit these calendar pictures perfectly. For the next DIY, I'm going to share with you guys how I created an elevated tray, and I shared with you guys how I made and decorated the gold one in my last video, but for this video I'm going to share with you guys how I made and decorated this wood grain charger to make it an elevated serving tray. And it's so simple to make. You just get some candle holders or any vases that you like and match up the colors how you want to it. And for this one, I have like a gray smoky kind of candle holder that I found, and all you do is glue it together. And in the video I'm sharing with you guys how I did it with hot glue, but I do suggest that you use E6000 glue or the Dollar Tree's E6000 glue for this, because you want a better hold than just hot glue. Now this is how it looks when it's all done, and as you can see, it looks so good. I love the look of this wood grain, and I love how the vase goes with it. And it just looks so pretty. You could put so many things on this. Now to decorate this, I decided I wanted to decorate it with some leaves, so I'm going to create a leaf wreath with this wreath form that comes 2 in a pack, because these are mini wreaths that you can get at Dollar Tree. So the size of these mini wreaths are perfect for this charger, because I'm able to make a leaf wreath out of this and put it on the charger and fit a candle in the middle. Now for the leaves, you have a couple options that you can use at Dollar Tree. You can use these leaf garlands that they have that I'm going to use for the DIY because I just love the colors of these two wreaths. Just the way that they made the leaves, how the leaves are kind of ombre. I just love this color scheme. But Dollar Tree also has these pack of maple leaves. They come 50 to a pack. They have some gold accents in them. So if you wanted to do that gold theme like I did with my last DIY, you can use those packs and kind of incorporate those leaves. But like I said, I'm going to use the little vines, like the little leaves that come on the vines, and I'm going to cut them up and I'm going to glue them onto this wreath. Now I will say it is hard to glue it onto this wreath because the wreath is a kind of like a metal wreath, and normally you just kind of use it for ribbons and weave it through, so it is kind of hard to glue down, but it can be done. And I just used my hot glue gun and I just took different color leaves and kind of did a pattern in them so that I'm getting all different colors all around the wreath. So this is how my wreath turned out once I was done gluing down all the leaves that I wanted on it. And you can use this wreath to decorate your home in multiple ways, not just the way that I'm sharing with you guys today. You can use it to decorate a door or any parts of your home, but the way that I'm using it is to decorate and add some orange colors to this elevated tray. And then I put a candle in the middle, and I just feel like these three things paired together makes the perfect home decor piece for your home. And it's a place for you to place your candles as well to make your home smell good. So it's not only a home decor piece, but it's also a place for you to place your candles so the house will always be smelling good for the holidays. Now the candle that I'm using in this DIY is the same type of candle that I shared with you guys in my last DIY, which is that pumpkin candle from Walmart. Only this time I purchased the shorter one because I felt like the shorter one looked better with this decor piece as opposed to buying a taller one that I used in my last decor piece. I just felt the taller one wouldn't look right. So for my last two DIYs, I'm going to share with you guys how you can create and have some simple flower pots, flower vases, flower holders, however you want to call it, to house some beautiful fall flowers for your home. So this first one, I'm going to share with you guys how I took an old butter container that I have, and I'm going to wrap it in this rope or twine, however you want to call it. You could purchase these at Dollar Tree, but I like to get this big, large rope from Walmart. You guys have seen me use it in so many of my DIYs, and I still have it. So I feel like it's a better bang for your buck to buy this big old roll of rope at Walmart as opposed to buying the little pieces of rope at Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to take my hot glue gun and I'm going to take that big butter container and I'm just going to start wrapping the rope around it to give it like a country farmhouse looking type of pot or vase, flower holder, whatever you want to call it. And I do apologize for this part of the video that it's so dark. I actually shot this part of the video with my old camera, and my older camera didn't pick up light very well, so that's why it looks the way that it does. So I do apologize for it being a little bit darker than the other parts of the video, but you will see in the next part of the video it will be with my new camera, and then you will see better lighting. But I also show you the two size butter containers because you can use either or, and I love the square ones because the square ones are kind of better than the round ones because I was going for, like I said, the farmhouse kind of feel, and I feel like the square containers wrapped in rope give you that more farmhouse type of looking pots that you see at the store that you can purchase for so much more, but you can make it with just a butter container that you have on hand already at home. So this is how it looks once you're done wrapping the butter container completely in rope. Now you see I still have a lot of rope left in the background. Like I'm telling you guys, this rope lasts a long time. Now to take away like those little those little pieces of hair that stick off, what you can do is to get a lighter and you can start lighting them up and it will burn them off. But I will suggest that you be careful with this step because sometimes you will get these burn spots if you put the fire on there too long. So do not do it too long, just really quick. And this is how it looked once I was done burning off all the little hairs off of it. And of course I need to decorate it to look a little bit more of the fall. So what I'm doing is I'm doing the exact same thing that I did with the first DIY that I shared with you guys. I took one of those pumpkins and added those little rub-on transfers, but this time I put the word gather, and then all I'm doing is taking my hot glue gun and gluing it to the front of this, and that is all for this DIY. And the flowers that I put inside them was some beautiful flowers that I found at Dollar Tree. They had like a beige and orange tint to them. This last DIY is the easiest and the simplest one of all. All I did was take a cute tin that I saw at Dollar Tree that said Hello Fall and stuck some Dollar Tree flowers in it, and voila, instant fall home decor. And that is it for this video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I gave you guys some ideas and some inspiration to recreate some fall DIYs for your home this holiday season. You really don't need a lot to recreate some DIYs that you see in the stores. You don't need a lot of money. You don't need a lot of skills. As you can see, all the DIYs that I shared with you guys today were really simple and really easy to make. Don't cost a lot, but they are going to make a beautiful statement in your home. Every DIY that I've been sharing with you guys in this video and this month on my channel were simple to make and so cost effective and make your house look gorgeous, just like the things that you would see in Pier 1 and in Kirkland's that cost way more. You guys can recreate them and make them in your home for much less and have your home decorated for this fall season. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Hey guys, don't forget to click on the picture in the middle of the screen so you can subscribe to my channel and get notifications on all the new videos that I put out, and check out these other 2 videos that I have posted on my channel on either side of my picture. Have a great day.